You would dance to it. Yes, petals, summer is on its way. And it's out with the leathers and in with the thongs and the shorts. And all those beautiful buffed bodies will be on display. Oh, Marty will be here soon. Oh, rainbows everywhere, just the way we like it. A colourful life, with just a bit of glitter and sparkle thrown in. Oh, Mary, if you could see me now. Gone are those long, dark days of hiding. The black dog is behind me. You should be beside me in the parade. You'd have fun. Those disco days aren't over yet, baby. Macho, macho man. I'm gonna find me a macho man. Oh, we had fun in the 80s, didn't we? Oh, watching all these cute little asses strut their stuff down the street. Oh, remember that game you played? Would you fuck him? And him? And him? And him? And him? Oh, we didn't know how to be liberated. Missed out in the 60s. Too young for the 70s. Scared of AIDS in the 80s. Too inhibited in the 90s. Be different now. Well, I'm different now. My greatest desire was to fit in. To do what was expected of me. I was so scared of not being able to spread my seed, I didn't listen to my gut. And Mother dear, pushing for grandchildren, well, she got them. Didn't hang around long enough to enjoy them, but she got them. She loved you though, Marion. Thought you were a lady. A fag hag, but a lady. You just loved all those dancing boys. Couldn't keep your hands off them. Probably why you chose me. I clung to you like a lovesick teenager. I never thought I'd have children. My God. When I think now how we made them, I couldn't get up for any other woman. Oh, Zach. As handsome as me. And Zena. A true warrior. Fearless, just like you. And they like it both ways. How on earth did we manage that? At least got something right. You're a wonderful mother. Well, you still are. Strong, beautiful, kind. Your magic worked on me for a while. But eventually, the hiding had to stop. I couldn't explain myself. So I ran. I ran as far and as fast as I could. Running and hiding. Well, not from you, Marion, but from myself. I was lost. Oh, I went over some rocky terrain. I'm so sorry I left you with the kids and the responsibility. But I was drowning. Like so many men. Hiding behind women's skirts. Marriage and children. Feeling safe and secure. But slaves to society's rules. Why does it have to be a fight? Oh, it took me a long, long time. I got my first black eye when I was 12 years old. I didn't understand the name calling. Pansy, sissy, poofter. It got worse as I got older. Gavin and I were best friends at school. We did everything together. It's okay for girls. boys have to be so cruel? Wearing it like a badge for their male hetero tribe, making a sport of it. Afraid of their own hidden desires. Now that's a disease society should get rid of. Dad was just like those bullies. I was a disappointment. I didn't like football or getting dirty. God, if I'd known how much groping went on, I should have tried to like it more. I just wanted to dress up and sing and dance. Superheroes were my outlet. Oh, Dad loved it when I dressed up as Batman or Superman. All I ever really wanted to be was Catwoman. And then along came Wonder Woman, Linda Carter. Ah! She was my saviour. We used to have parties just so I could dress up and channel my inner Wonder Woman and strut my stuff and crack the whip. Oh, people would laugh. Oh, she's a true icon. She is the Mardi Gras Grand Marshal of Phoenix, Washington, D.C. and New York. Why not Melbourne? Oh, I challenge you, Linda, to come down to our little shindig. You can help and promote gender equality down here. We need you. I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend. I am strong, I am invincible, I am Wonder Woman. It took me a long, long time. I did counselling, psychotherapy, advising, analysing, you name it, I tried. But I'm on the right track now, baby. I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen, or anything you choose. Oh, Marty should be here soon. No doubt he'll need primping and preening. You'd like him, Mary. He's a very wicked boy. But he helped me through a lot of it. He's my angel. I never thought I'd want to get married again, but... Well, not that we can, yet. I mean, they've got marriage equality in Uruguay. Where the fuck's Uruguay anyway? And I'll be damned if I'll go to New Zealand to do it. I'll come to Australia, wake up. Fucking church would never get itself involved in politics. Guilty of so much hideous crimes. They look after themselves, the rest of us would just be screwed. Poor Marty. He bore the brunt of it. Private Catholic upbringing. They point the finger at us. Well, we've taken the blame for far too long. All that suffering, pain, confusion, loss. You were just one of the victims, Mary. You and Zach and Zena. Whose God is looking out for whom? Well, the streets of St Kilda are waiting. I'm going to get my lasso of truth out. Should have been used on me years ago. So come and join the party. You don't have to be one of us, just be beside us. Get rid of your shoes, don a pair of heels, drop the facade, and come and party. Together we will dance the night away. Ah, Marty, at long last.
Gee, it's been a long time since I spoke to anyone. Wish I could have fixed my hair. I'm aware of what you've heard about me. Fame is a beast. Please indulge me as I set the record straight. My name is Vera West. I moved to St Kilda in 1931, my 21st year. The tram line was extended right down to the beach so the whole of Melbourne could come out and play. Before that, I lived with my mother in a small apartment in Brunswick, and I worked at a fruit shop 2 blocks away. All day I was surrounded by objects at their peak, either picked or doomed to rot. What a choice! I knew how they felt. One day, a man came in with flyers seeking performers. He wore a top hat and a strange suit like a ringleader at the circus. The manager chased him out with a broom, but he dropped some pamphlets on the pavement. Beautiful girls wanted for a water ballet spectacular. See the St Kilda sea baths transformed into the Garden of Eden. Be part of Australia's Hollywood and become a star. I'd only heard about St Kilda then, mostly through the papers. It seemed wild. Word got out about the burgeoning film business, and mothers across Melbourne, blinded by the lights, put their daughters on buses and trams headed for the sea and stardom. My mother wielded a pitchfork in the angry mob calling for its demise. She was head of the local temperance union, pushing to make Melbourne dry. Pretty rich coming from the wettest blankets in town. She banned me from going to the pictures. Film is prostitution of the soul. But I always found a way. I cried for 2 days when Rudolph Valentino died. Sometimes in the shop, I'd act out scenes with watermelons. I was going to be a star, goddammit. The country was in the grips of the Depression. We needed something to shine to remember there was more than the dark. And honey, I was ready to serve. I'll never understand why my mother couldn't see that. How could she take such pleasure from people when it's needed most? A little drink never hurt anybody. A lot of drink, well, that's a different story. But I suppose the country she knew was sinking, so she grabbed what she could to slow it down. But I refused to fade with her. I arrive at the Esplanade in my grandmother's pearls, drunk off the smell of seaweed and fresh paint. A gaggle of girls surrounds the entrance to the sea baths, ushered in by more circus men. The building itself is beautiful. I find myself staring up at the ceiling in wonder, thinking, one day I won't be this easily impressed. Inside, the pool foyer is covered in flowers, vines, and lighting. A fat, sweaty man hands me a swimsuit and tells me to dress. Imagine that. I don't even have to audition. The only problem is, well, I can't swim. I've never even been to the seaside. Mother says it's full of heathens. Well, if that is the case, how hard can it be? Well, what an amateur affair. Those saps have no idea what they're doing, running around like headless chooks while we turn to prunes. Hours rehearsing and not a single break. Every muscle in my body aches as I try and stay afloat. Oh, the other girls seem fine, but my legs are pulling me lower and lower. Places, they yell. A circle of eaves form around me as I drift below the surface and out of sight. All I can hear are the sounds of my thrashing until the director yells action and the band begins to play. By then, the cramps and burning have gone. Suddenly, I can see the whole performance from above. And it is beautiful. Just like the fall days until my bloated body floats to the surface, bobbing like a forbidden apple in the centre of the circle in the grand finale. And you know what? Those bastards used the shot. Wasn't even my best side. The film was distributed overseas and they made a fortune. When I said one day I'd rise to the top, that's not what I meant. Be careful what you wish for, kids. After one film, I was literally washed up. Some wise guy said we should call the suburb St Kilda. It sort of caught on. Brats would run around screaming, hoping I'd appear. One day I did. And they shut the hell up. So, there you have it. That's how I came to live here at the seaside. Not bad, huh? This grand old girl and I have seen some changes in our time. And they haven't always been kind to us. Though you learn to take the good with the bad. People get nostalgic for the old days. But there have always been old days. Doesn't mean they were better. If there's one thing I've taken from being trapped in time, it's that we can all look back. It takes a special few to look forward. They're the ones who weave their dreams with invisible thread while others mock. But when it's finally revealed to the masses, they're quicker to claim it than ants on a dropped pie. When I walked my silly head into this place, I had no idea how the world would turn. Back then, we could barely show our knees, and these days, people walk around half naked. As dear old Ma used to say, hide your light under a bushel. That's what it's there for. Wonder if she saw the film. Wonder if she missed me. Wonder if she saw the irony in drinking myself to death. Oh, I shouldn't whine. Got a roof over my head. Plenty to keep me busy. I'm not going to let death get me down. But, since we're friends now, I'm not ashamed to admit. Perhaps I should have listened to my mother.
There's already a crowd. There usually is because everyone comes here. I have a mission to get a famous chocolate kugelhoop for Auntie Anne, my favourite auntie. She's had a tough time lately since Uncle Jack went missing in Singapore. And so far we haven't heard anything more. My plan looks like it'll work out, except for one tall man in uniform standing in front of me. He reaches out with money in his hand and asks for a chocolate kugelhoop, the last and therefore most precious chocolate kugelhoop of the day. Almost without a thought, I blunder in. Wait a minute! Bold, I know. Mollified, I hope, by, excuse me, sir? Which is only right. I look to him, and I look at the kugelhoop. I'm trying to think of a better way to put it, but it just blurts out due to my apprehension. That's the last one! The man smiles warmly and generously, but shakes his head. I need it more than you. Yes, I say that. And how can it be justified? I promised him, I say, while having no right to, no reason to claim such a spurious thing. Time is short. War hangs over us like a thick black cloud. I'm rude and I'm pushy. And I have no excuse. Except for my Auntie Anne. It's all about Auntie Anne. And my prideful ego. I've boasted to her about how amazing chocolate kugel hoofs are, and I promised to deliver her one before she goes back to Echuca tomorrow. Yes, I know, a fool's errand. But wait! You were only a couple of seconds ahead. The man nods, not unkindly. I need it? For my auntie? Yes, I promise. Thank you so much. You are too kind, and of course he really is. Yes, I'm sure Auntie Anne will enjoy it. Thank you so much. The young handsome man has moved off. Soon he's out the door and out of sight. I'm back at the Monarch Cake Shop. I've had a busy morning and I'm looking for a satisfying treat. Anything's better than the bland and colourless food supplied in the AWAS officers' mess. What a relief it is to get away from all that talk of war at the base. I'm enjoying the hustle and bustle. Soldiers, sailors, airmen everywhere. Minding my own business, intent on my purchase of something sweet. Waiting in line, patiently, I must say, it comes out of nowhere. I remember you, he says. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's all about your Auntie Anne, he reminds me. Be that as it may, I have little excuse for my behaviour. He smiles at me reassuredly, and the smile quite takes me by surprise. It dazzles me. I don't let on, but I almost swoon. Fortunately, he continues on, kindly asking if I'd like to join him for a tea. Oh, I can't. I'm so busy these days. I'm in officer training. I gesture to my AWAS officer uniform. He nods, unconvinced, and asks about the kugel hoof. Hope your Auntie Anne enjoyed it. She loved it. She really needed cheering up. Makes me feel so sad how war can affect us all. And he takes my hand. Suddenly my hand isn't entirely my own. It's shared between us. We both have trouble letting go, and neither of us minds at all. At least it seemed that way to me. Something draws me back. There's plenty I need to do. Getting ready to ship off to Papua New Guinea. That's a military secret. Somehow I find myself drawn back to Monarch cakes. It's not only the cakes I'm drawn to. I watch and I wait. And I hope and I pray till I'm lucky enough to see him again. I feel shy, but I don't have time to act that way. Time is short, so I charge in. Hi there! I feel a tingle as he turns to me. Nothing to fight about now, he says. There's enough fighting going on without us creating any friction, I say. He follows up with, can I buy you tea and a kugel hoof? I'm definitely not turning him down this time, so I nod in agreement. A little embarrassed I'm not playing more hard to get. Time is so short. We haven't got time to play games. It's not a world. He smiles at me and I hold my breath. I'll have 2 teas and 2 kugel hoops, please. He calls across the counter, followed by, I'm Bill. And you are? Val. And we're holding hands once more and I'm tingling all over. My heart skips a beat a couple of days later when I meet Bill as arranged at St Kilda Pier. You're here! I say, and I must sound a bit surprised. I'm so glad, and I really am, because I had my doubts when we agreed to meet there. Wasn't sure I'd made enough of a good impression. I try to sound light-hearted, relieved that he did come back, and perhaps he feels the same as me. He takes my hand, kisses me on the cheek, and it feels as natural as can be. It's good to see you again, he says. Can I get you something from the kiosk? How about a kugel hoof? We both have a laugh. Bill pats my hand. Let's find a seat, he suggests. And you wouldn't believe it. Out of a Monarch cake shop paper bag, he produces 2 fresh chocolate kugel hoops. You must be a mind reader. Bill just smiles his special smile. He's a man of few words, but he knows how to win my heart. We enjoy our cakes and take in the view of the St Kilda foreshore. We chat for a while and Bill asks about life at the barracks. I tell him about the fun and laughs with the girls in the evenings, and also how my engineering skills have really improved. As the sun sets, it's so lovely to be out on the pier. And those cakes taste even more delicious than usual. Then Bill holds me in his arms, and he makes me feel warm and safe. It's a perfect afternoon. I tell Bill I've applied for New Guinea. My heart skips a beat as I say it. All hush hush. The AWAS is sending a group of us. It's a difficult time, Bill says. I know. It'll be a big challenge for all of us. We're not in control of our destinies. There's so much I will miss. I hope I'm a part of that, Bill says. You might be. Then Bill holds me close, and I cling to him, and we don't need to speak for a long while. There are tears from both of us, and our emotions reveal the love we share and the fears we both hold. Bill takes a small paper package from his coat pocket and holds it in front of me. No, this time it isn't a chocolate kugel loop.
At night, in their roofs, seagulls dream of red-hot chips on oceans of dreamy ice cream, Belgian chocolate waves lapping in a soft candy shore. When they wake, squinting with their beady red eyes, and they'll take whatever they can get, including chicken scraps. They'll eat their near brethren without a second thought. They're unencumbered by scruples. The ultimate pragmatist, survival, is their top priority. Well, why shouldn't it be? I've got nothing against these golden gulls. In fact, I'm a supporter. They rarely look happy. Why is that? Because they won't stop squabbling with each other, sorting out who's boss, the never-ending battle for dominance. It's in their nature. It sure is. But does it help? Now, I remember seeing birds flock to a chunk of stale bread that had been left out for them. And the seagulls, they were right in there, in considerable numbers. They flew in, started fighting straight away. All the other birds just kept well out of the way of these domineering, screeching creatures. That appeared to be it. Bread was theirs. All they had to do was cooperate, to work together and share together. It was all done and dusted. Till until there came a group of pigeons. Now they were reticent, careful, like a group of penitent monks. They slowly eased themselves into the epicentre of the bread consumption, formed a ring around it, smoothly pushed out the gulls, and steadily ate the lot. All around them, the gulls stomped and stormed. No matter what, it was game over. No one told these angry gulls, no. They were still fighting when the pigeons flew away. And you know what? I don't think they even saw the pigeons. So focused on their own food fight. Now, you seagulls, you don't combine very well, do you? And despite the fact that you're already in a flock, which is a great place to start, you just don't have any harmony. No, far from it, you are looking for conflict. What we find within you is deep-seated anger and hatred with unappeased hunger bubbling out in all directions. We're funny birds, not really hunters, but certainly gatherers and downright scavengers when it comes to it. Just as at home in country rubbish tips as you are by the sultry sea. Nuisances, pests growing in ever greater numbers, threatening the viability of other seabirds, taking their space, even eating their eggs. And we humans, we have so much in common with them. So much pent-up aggression, a refusal to work together for the mutual good, straining the environment, watching our numbers grow and grow and grow, and where does it end? What are we waiting for? What's waiting for us? The inevitable virus wipes out all plague species. Is it SARS? Is it Zika? Or is it as simple as superbugs overcoming our increasingly desperate antibiotics? You seagulls, you've been with us all the way. You live close to us in our wonderful waste. You understand us. You eat what we eat. You love those marketplaces and shopping centres, industrial parks and wastelands. You will be anywhere that we don't properly clean up. Sure, you may look bad to us. But how do we look to you? I often wonder. Weak, pathetic, open to persuasion, there just to feed you. And the more we do, the more aggressive you get. And do you think you scare us into feeding you with your angry antics? Perhaps you do. Think of all those perilous picnics, so insistent you are on getting your own way. And the more you want, the more you need. Just look at you. What a bird. No proper nest, eggs left to roll around at the whim of the wind, and yet fly so effortlessly, so gracefully. Distance means nothing to you. So could there be more? Perhaps so much more. You just need to learn how to like each other, how to sing and dance. I can see it, stretched out before you like an open sky. All you have to do is take it. But wait for me. All right, wait for me. I'm coming, birds. Sorry, a bit carried away there. I have a bit of a confession to make, eh? I suppose it doesn't really come as much of a surprise. I wish I was a seagull! Of course I do! I like the lifestyle, answering to no one. A free bird, forever fighting the flock. But only initially. I'd be in control. Would I ever? I would take charge. By violence, I expect, only if necessary. Prefer to use wit, guile, intelligence, appeal to your better natures. It's in there. Very deep down, I'm sure, but I would draw it out. Listen up, birds. You can have it all, as long as you're willing to share. Give up your disagreements and benefit from the power of the flock. The power of the united flock. All that garbage you eat hasn't helped your temperament at all. Your food doesn't have to come out of a bin. We're going to focus on real seagull food for a change. Just follow me. We'll go back to nature. We'll forage in rock pools. Real food. You even remember what it tastes like? I can tell you, throwaway chicken and battered fish is not it. Yeah, I'd make an excellent seagull. A top bird. I'd instigate real change. Military style marching for a start. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Flying formation. No talking back to superiors. If you don't like it, don't come running to me. Just fly up to the recruitment desk, scratch an X into your registration form, let me join you. Let me lead you. Flap your wings with me. They'll grow. I just know they will. And we can fly together up into the sky in my glorious future as the sovereign of seagulls.
Shadows on the sun, another night's begun. It's always dark in Luna Park. Wind across the moon, electric storms and soon a flying spark in Luna Park.
Luna Park, 2 p.m. In the old days, we'd stagger out of the Espy, get a clear view of Luna Park, from the minarets right down to Big Mouth's teeth. Dare to ride the scenic railway tomorrow, I should say. Didn't have all these high-rise condos cluttering up the Esplanade. Oh, it's all changed. That's what Neil at the bus depot said. What do you want to go there for? Oh, no. Just for old time's sake. Just for fun. I said, it's not fun anymore. I took the grandkids there the year before last. The place is full of American rides, simulators, coney drops. What, the Gilda Palace didn't cut it for the kids of today? Not cool enough? Neil, I said. It was destroyed by a fire back in '81. We saw the smoke from our front porch. Yeah, well, that's St Kilda for you, he says. Bloody developers, bloody real estate arsonists. There's not one of them old enough to remember the '66 grand final, and yet there they all are, sinking their claws into a great suburb's heritage. One of the reasons his wife and I moved here to Warrnambool. That and the 2010 grand final. The reason I did. Jacob Boulevard's as busy as ever. Shut your eyes. And you're cooning with your friends in Dad's FJ. Stinking hot night, windows all down, breathing in the salt air. Those were the days. Well, at least I still get an ocean view in Warrnambool. Not sure what she looks at onto these days. Whatever you get off the planned townhouse out in the burbs, I guess. She always did like her bells and whistles. No second-hand furniture for her, second-hand cars, nothing that had the potential to break down or slow down with age. She even had me going to big round yoga with her because she said I was losing my oomph. You're lucky she put up with me for as long as she did. The SP slowed down, shut down, again. Who gave them permission to renovate the SP? What about all the stories? All the big nights in the front bar, big bands in the Gershwin room, and all those episodes of Rock Quiz. What happens to them? Do they just get painted over like they never happened? Like, I never got pissed and cried watching Paul Kelly? Like there were never any punch-ups or drug deals or quick fucks in the toilets. When you burn those places down or plaster on top of them, what they're really saying is memories don't matter. Well, we are our memories. They do matter. They should mean something. St Marie's. Lemonade and skating with the old man. So the ice rink catches fire. Only in St Kilda can never burn ice. And they put another pub up in its place. They should paint over the Novotel. Or burn it down. 4 stars of glittering nothingness. Shit. Scaffolding. You're getting closer when you see that. Water looks nice today. Clear. Sparkling. Few yachts bobbing round. Water never changes. Still got a few minutes. Alice looking good. Read somewhere that she had a facelift. Well, at least they didn't set her on fire. No such luck for the poor old palace. And no escaping to Kero cans and big lighter for her. Well, she hadn't been looking good in years. Sometimes I guess you've just got to admit that you've got nothing left to give and bow out gracefully. That or an explosion of flames. Well, I guess we've all got to know when to hang up the boots. I did. I just don't think I can put it back on again. I want you to know I've changed. Well, I haven't. I'm a lot more settled now. And I love going in the veggie patch and getting my hands dirty. She once said gardening was for the elderly. And I've got a couple of rabbits, Kelly and Sherry. I'm a different person now. I'm a lot more like you. What? Old and lacklustre and stuck in the past? That's how you describe me before you ran off to a wood with our next door neighbour. I've both got food poisoning. 12 fucking years I gave you. And I don't have a rabbit. Well, I haven't changed. This is me. I'm happy and I have no intention of changing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as the old man used to say. These may be a bit stiff, but they're far from broken. That's a good do of the only. Possibly could warm to your rabbits. Well, if I thought there was something that really needed changed, I'd be right onto it. Change for the right reason can be good. Well, the Boulevard kiosks swap their Chico rolls for oven-baked polenta chips. Not before time. That kind of change makes sense. It's not going to destroy anybody's life. In fact, swapping Chico rolls for oven-baked polenta chips would probably give us more of a longer life. Around here's where you get a glimpse of the scenic railway. Look where the train is today. Oh, I used to shut her down every so often. Oil her up, dust her off. She's probably having a rest. Well, she's been putting on the same show for years. going through the motions day in, day out. Can get a bit tiring. Oh, the Stokehouse isn't what it was. Oh, apparently you can still get a beer on the balcony. That's what sets icons apart from imitators. Fire can lead to good things. Well, can create change. Banksias can't release these seeds until the fire comes in and melts the resin on the cones and they're forced to open. Same with eucalypts. Humans aren't Banksias. The inferno that you never asked for, didn't see coming, could destroy your life. When I was a kid and we lived on Chaucer Street, and way before the real estate infernos, you could go to the beach and have a dip, buy a Pepsi at the pier kiosk, go for a skate at St Moritz, with people you can trust. You can't just bring you up after 3 years of emptiness, loneliness, worthlessness and say, fancy meeting up? Can't you see the damage her fires caused? I was raised to the ground. And I'm not the Stokehouse and I never will be. Don't know how I could rise from those ashes. You know, I could hear the carousel music. I could hear the Big Dipper going up and down. If you burnt that place down, the same thing would rise up and we'd all be happy. In the end, the most important piece of real estate in the whole of St Kilda is Leonard Park, because it's just for fun. The way first dates used to be. She used to love theme parks. When we went to the Gold Coast, she went to all of them. I went to one. Then went back to our hotel room tired and grumpy. I grew up behind a real theme park, I told her. She just looked better than that. Mr. Moon has had a facelift. Well, they've pretty much rebuilt him. That's why he looks as good as he does. 105 years on. 2 world wars, 1 depression, a couple of recessions, and Big Dipper gone, replaced by a mechanical dragon. And still, Mr. Moon stands there. Same surreal smile, same suspicious eyes. He's seen a lot in his lifetime. He doesn't dwell on the past. He definitely doesn't hold grudges. If you want to come in, he just lets you in. Maybe that's all any of us need to do. Stand there with a big smile and say, hi, welcome, welcome back. I can't.
person say, what good is my life? Funny how a breaking heart can make me start to say, what good is my life? Funny how I often seem to think I'll never find the dream in my life. Then I look around and see this great big world is part of me in my life. This is my life. Today, tomorrow, love will come and find me. But this is who I was born to be. This is me. This is me. This is my life, and I don't give a damn for lost emotion. I've got so much love I've got to give. Let me live. Let me live. Sometimes when I'm afraid, I think of what a mess I've made in my life. Crying over my mistakes, forgetting all the breaks I've had in my life. I was put on earth to be. This great big world is part of me in my life. Guess I'll just add up the score and think of all the things I'm grateful for in my life. This is my life. Today, tomorrow, love will come and find me. But this is who I was born to be. This is me. This is me. This is my life, and I don't give a damn for lost emotion. I've got so much love I've got to give. Let me live. Let me live. This is my life. This is my